You piece of shit. You are so annoying. You piece of shit. Balls, 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 shit. You are so annoying. You piece of shit. Balls, 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 balls. Hey, Dave. How are you, Dave? Bro, what is this? You should stream it. Faced with tears of joy, 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 faced with tears of joy. Profit. Ooh. Have a nice day. Boo him a ghost. H-I hey ho ho hey ho ho ha ho ho ho. Fuck you. You should do this with the roast me subreddit *%. This is actually a really cool project. Nice work. Got one sock. Looking for the other. Fuck you. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck you. Fuckity fuck you. Fuck everyone who's saying, fuck you. It's dead law. Meow meow. Skip to content. Features Business Explorer Marketplace. Pricing is repository sign in or sign up 14/28/15. No light net, no light story code issues 2. Meow meow. Hello from Israel.
This is the water and this is the well. Drink full, and descend. The horse is white like the eye and dark within. Yo buddy. Hey dude. You should post the code somewhere. I'd love to see it. Am I now? Yo 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 yo. No, stop it. No more monkey house. Test. Time to hack the JS. Is this real life? Do you like these? Or just fantasy? Or is this just fantasy? Unified ideograph, unified ideographed. I'm a big duck, huh? Annoy. 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 Is this thing on? Here's $5. Go see a Star Wars. Yo 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 who. His palms are sweaty. Death to the infidels. Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already, monkey. Mom's spaghetti. Monkey. Monkey. Oh yes, monkey. Meow 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 meow. The posting of the message is very delayed.
For those who are watching right now, the delay is because of YouTube, not because of the website.
Boots and cats and 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 carrot. Your server is slow as in handicapped turtle. Suck my balls. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Fuck you. If your server was a brand of shampoo, it would be Axe because it's slow. If your server was a bird, it would be a fucking penguin. Reddit memes, Reddit memes. Yes, very slow. Sup? We're breaking the conditioning. A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A- girl is my idol. Help, I am stuck in the internet. Live book reading coming soon. Are you really live streaming this? Live 30 seconds streaming. Hello, is anyone out there where were boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats? How long is this going to stay up? Okay, I'll be honest with you, I only like the right biscuit of the key cat. You misspelled Kit Kat. Go fuck yourself, Kit Kat grammar Nazi. Oh my god, so cool, much wow, good job, this is killing me. Are you able to find lesbians and still pronounce them correctly? I only like left biscuits. You monster. Click more.
Wait up, wait up.
This is the most meta experience I've ever experienced. I don't break off the Kit Kat, I just bite into it. Nom nom. www.penisland.com. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Okay Google, call the police. /r/trees. Pop's mom is hot.
Fuck.
OP.
Fuck this shit.
Bada boom. What was the logo behind your window? Brilliant, man. This is just wow. Are you gonna post your whole experience summed up somehow? And if so, where?
Well, we're just starting this thing, so I don't know yet, but probably on Medium.
No, I'm not. Hey, you are not me. Yes, I'm you. Don't be gay. I made this. No, you didn't. What is this shit? You made this? I made this. Mike Hunt. Jin Yang. What can a banana cost? $10? Loudspeakers. I am Mr. Roboto. There's always money in the banana stand. Domo arigato. I wish my boyfriend would put pants on. You make my banana stand. Limp banana. Last cousin's dangerous. What are you saying to me? To all douchebags, just leave the animals alone. Say what? You little piece of shit. The gothic asshole. Cynic fucked, is that you? Test. Test. Save the trees, lol, sup. The pineapple that lives under the sea. Sometimes I put my head close to people's legs and lick their toes. Alexa, order me 30 donuts. Blah. Penis, 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 penis. Okay, Google. Ugh. R. Can you do code injection? Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey Siri, set a timer for 30 minutes. You are awesome. BBD. Fuck you, Xbox shut off. Hey. Please wait 0 seconds. Help me. Hack the test. Does this even work? Hi. Hey. Oh. Is anyone on here named Phil? Phil Miaz? How much wood could the woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? As much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Should I ask this girl out? She likes putting pineapples inside her nostrils. Blarg. Eggplant, 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 eggplant. Hey. Lorem ipsum. All the single ladies, put your hands up. Leopard, leopard, racing car. Poop. Farts, ear. Pancakes. Pinfo. Poop. Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man. Stealing, tired of living like a blind man. I'm sick of sight without a. The Project Gutenberg ebook of the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Copyright laws are changing all over the world. Be sure to check the copyright laws for your country before downloading or redistributing this or any other Project Gutenberg ebook. This header should be the first thing seen when viewing this Project Gutenberg file. Please do not remove it. Do not change or edit the header without written permission. Please read the legal small print and other information about the ebook and Project Gutenberg at the bottom of this file. Included is important information about your specific rights and restrictions and how the file may be used. You can also find out about how to make a donation to Project Gutenberg and how to get involved. Asterisk asterisk welcome to the world of free plain vanilla electronic texts asterisk asterisk. Asterisk asterisk ebooks readable by both humans and by computers since 1971 asterisk asterisk. Asterisk 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 these ebooks were prepared by thousands of volunteers. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Title: The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Author: Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Release date: March 1999. Ebook most recently updated November 29th, 2002. Edition 12. Language: English. Character set encoding: ASCII. Asterisk 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 start of the Project Gutenberg ebook. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes asterisk asterisk asterisk. Additional editing by Jose Menendez. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. B.Y. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Contents: A Scandal in Bohemia. 2. The Red-Headed League. 3. A Case of Identity. IV. The Boscombe Valley Mystery. V. The Five Orange Pips. VI. The Man with the Twisted Lip. VII. The Adventure of the Blue Carbuncle. VIII. The Adventure of the Speckled Band. IX. The Adventure of the Engineer's Thumb. X. The Adventure of the Noble Bachelor. XI. The Adventure of the Barrel Coronet. XII. The Adventure of the Copper Beaches. Adventure I. A Scandal in Bohemia. Wedlock suits you, he remarked. I think, Watson, that you have put on 7.5 pounds since I saw you. 7. I answered. Then, how do you know? He chuckled to himself and rubbed his long, nervous hands together. Frequently. How often? Well, some hundreds of times. Then how many are there? How many? I don't know. The note was undated, and without either signature or address. This is indeed a mystery, I remarked. What do you imagine that it means? I carefully examined the writing, and the paper upon which it was written. Peculiar, that is the very word, said Holmes. It is not an English paper at all. Hold it up to the light. I did so, and saw a large E with a small g, a P, and a large G with a small t woven into the texture of the paper. What do you make of that? Asked Holmes. The name of the maker, no doubt. Or his monogram, rather. The paper was made in Bohemia, I said. As he spoke there was the sharp sound of horses' hoofs and grating wheels against the curb, followed by a sharp pull at the bell. Holmes whistled. I think that I had better go. Holmes, not a bit, doctor. Stay where you are. I am lost without my Boswell, and this promises to be interesting. It would be a pity to miss it. But your client, never mind him. I may want your help, and so may he. Here he comes. Sit down in that armchair, doctor, and give us your best attention. Come in, said Holmes. I promise, said Holmes. And I was aware of it, said Holmes dryly. I was also aware of that, murmured Holmes, settling himself down in his armchair and closing his eyes. If your majesty would condescend to state your case, he remarked, I should be better able to advise you. Then, pray consult, said Holmes, shutting his eyes once more. Less than Scrop alert. 1 greater than Joe. Precisely so. But how? Was there a secret marriage? None. No legal papers or certificates? None. There is the writing. Pooh. Forgery. Joey. My private notepaper. Stolen. My own seal. Imitated. My photograph. Hi. Bought. We were both in the photograph. Oh, dear. That is very bad. Your Majesty has indeed committed an indiscretion. Hello. I was mad, insane. JJ, you have compromised yourself seriously. I was only Crown Prince then. I was young. I am but 30 now. It must be recovered. We have tried and failed. Your Majesty must pay. It must be bought. She will not sell. Stolen. Then, no sign of it? Absolutely none. Holmes laughed. It is quite a pretty little problem, said he. But a very serious one to me, returned the king reproachfully. Very, indeed. And what does she propose to do with the photograph? To ruin me. But how? I am about to be married, so I have heard. And Irene Adler, you are sure that she has not sent it yet? I am sure. And why? Because she has said that she would send it on the day when the betrothal was publicly proclaimed. That will be next Monday. Certainly. You will find me at the Langham under the name of the Count von Kram. Then I shall drop you a line to let you know how we progress. Pray do so. I shall be all anxiety. Then, as to money, you have carte blanche. Absolutely. I tell you that I would give one of the provinces of my kingdom to have that photograph. And for present expenses, the king took a heavy chamois leather bag from under his cloak and laid it on the table. There are 300 pounds in gold and 700 in notes, he said. Holmes scribbled a receipt upon a sheet of his notebook and handed it to him. And mademoiselle's address? He asked. Is Briony Lodge, Serpentine Avenue, St. John's Wood. Holmes took a note of it. One other question, said he. Was the photograph a cabinet? It was, too. Well, really, he cried, and then he choked and laughed again until he was obliged to lie back, limp and helpless, in the chair. What is it? It's quite too funny. I am sure you could never guess how I employed my morning, or what I ended by doing. I can't imagine. I suppose that you have been watching the habits, and perhaps the house, of Miss Irene Adler. And what of Irene Adler? I asked. I am following you closely, I answered. The Church of St. Monica, John, she cried, and half a sovereign if you reach it in 20 minutes. Thank God, he cried. You do. Come. What then? I asked. Come, man, come, only 3 minutes, or it won't be legal. This is a very unexpected turn of affairs, said I. And what then? Which are, I shall be delighted. You don't mind breaking the law? Not in the least, nor running a chance of arrest? Not in a good cause? Oh, the cause is excellent. Then I am your man. I was sure that I might rely on you. But what is it you wish? Love you. And what then? I am to be neutral? Yes, you are to watch me, for I will be visible to you. Yes, entirely, precisely. Then you may entirely rely on me. That is excellent. I think, perhaps, it is almost time that I prepare for the new role I have to play. Where, indeed, where, then? But it has twice been burgled. Pshaw. They did not know how to look. But how will you look? I will not look. What then? I will get her to show me. But she will refuse. She will not be able to. But I hear the rumble of wheels. It is her carriage. Now carry out my orders to the letter. Is the poor gentleman much hurt? She asked. He is dead, cried several voices. No, there's life in him, shouted another. But he'll be gone before you can get him to hospital. He can't lie in the street. May we bring him in, marm? Surely. Bring him into the sitting room. There is a comfortable sofa. This way, please. You did it very nicely, doctor, he remarked. Nothing could have been better. It is all right. You have the photograph? Idiotchen idiot and denkan in sex. I know where it is. And how did you find out? She showed me, as I told you she would. I am still in the dark. I guessed as much. Fart on me, mum. That also I could fathom. How did that help you? And now? I asked. Anna's die best. And when will you call? We had reached Baker Street and had stopped at the door. He was searching his pockets for the key when someone passing said, "Good night, Mr. Sherlock Holmes." There were several people on the pavement at the time, but the greeting appeared to come from a slim youth in an ulster who had hurried by. "I've heard that voice before," said Holmes, staring down the dimly lit street. "Now, I wonder who the deuce that could have been." 3. Ik liebe Deutsch. I slept at Baker Street that night, and we were engaged upon our toast and coffee in the morning when the King of Bohemia rushed into the room. "You have really got it," he cried, grasping Sherlock Holmes by either shoulder and looking eagerly into his face. "Not yet, but you have hopes?" "I have hopes." "Then, come. I am all impatience to be gone. We must have a cab." "No, my brougham is waiting." "Heil Hitler." "Then that will simplify matters." We descended and started off once more for Briony Lodge. "Irene Adler is married," remarked Holmes. "Married? When?" "Yesterday." "But to whom?" "To an English lawyer named Norton." "But she could not love him." "I am in hopes that she does." "And why in hopes?" The door of Briony Lodge was open, and an elderly woman stood upon the steps. She watched us with a sardonic eye as we stepped from the brougham. "Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I believe?" said she. "I am Mr. Holmes," answered my companion, looking at her with a questioning and rather startled gaze. "What?" Sherlock Holmes staggered back, white with chagrin and surprise. "Do you mean that she has left England, never to return?" "And the papers?" asked the king hoarsely. "All is lost." "Very truly yours, Irene Norton, née Adler." "I am glad to hear your majesty say so." "Your majesty has something which I should value even more highly," said Holmes. "You have but to name it." "This photograph." The king stared at him in amazement. "Irene's photograph?" he cried. "Certainly, if you wish it, adventure too. The red-headed League, you could not possibly have come at a better time, my dear Watson, he said cordially. I was afraid that you were engaged, so I am. Very much so. Then I can wait in the next room. The stout gentleman half rose from his chair and gave a bob of greeting, with a quick little questioning glance from his small fat encircled eyes. Your cases have indeed been of the greatest interest to me, I observed, a proposition which I took the liberty of doubting. Mr. Jabez Wilson started up in his chair, with his forefinger upon the paper, but his eyes upon my companion. Your hands, my dear sir. Your right hand is quite a size larger than your left. You have worked with it, and the muscles are more developed. Well, the snuff, then, and the Freemasonry? Hello world. Ah, of course, I forgot that. But the writing? Well, but China? I took the paper from him and read as follows.
So this dude wrote a script to send me a Sherlock Holmes story. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. I'll try to find some way to stop it. But later.
Is still with you, I presume? I wish to the Lord, Mr. Wilson, that I was a red-headed man. Why that? I asks. Have you never heard of the League of the Red-Headed Men? He asked with his eyes open. Never. Why, I wonder at that, for you are eligible yourself for one of the vacancies. And what are they worth? I asked. Oh, merely a couple of hundred a year, but the work is slight, and it need not interfere very much with one's other occupations. Tell me all about it, said I. But, said I, there would be millions of red-headed men who would apply. This is Mr. Jabez Wilson, said my assistant, and he is willing to fill a vacancy in the League. Hello world, 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 hello world. I answered that I had not. Hello world, 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 hello world. Hello world, 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 hello world. What would be the hours? I asked. Hello world, 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 hello world. 10 to 2, that would suit me very well, said I, and the pay is $4 a week, and the work is purely nominal. What do you call purely nominal? It's only 4 hours a day, and I should not think of leaving, said I. No excuse will avail, said Mr. Duncan Ross. Neither sickness nor business nor anything else. There you must stay, or you lose your billet. And the work? Certainly, I answered. To an end, he held up a piece of white cardboard about the size of a sheet of notepaper. It read in this fashion: the Red-Headed League, I.S., dissolved, October 9th, 1890. Well, said I, the gentleman at number 4. What? The red-headed man? Yes. Where could I find him? Oh, at his new offices. He did tell me the address. Yes, 17 King Edward Street, near St. Paul's. And what did you do then? Asked Holmes. Grave enough, said Mr. Jabez Wilson. Why, I have lost £4 a week. About a month then. How did he come? In answer to an advertisement. Was he the only applicant? No, I had a dozen. Why did you pick him? Because he was handy and would come cheap, at half wages. In fact, yes. What is he like? This Vincent Spaulding. Small, stout-built, very quick in his ways. No hair on his face, though he's not short of 30. Has a white splash of acid upon his forehead. Holmes sat up in his chair in considerable excitement. I thought as much, said he. Have you ever observed that his ears are pierced for earrings? Yes, sir. He told me that a gypsy had done it for him when he was a lad. Said Holmes, sinking back in deep thought. He is still with you? How can she slap? Oh, yes, sir. I have only just left him. And has your business been attended to in your absence? Nothing to complain of, sir. There's never very much to do of a morning. Well, Watson, said Holmes when our visitor had left us, what do you make of it all? I make nothing of it, I answered frankly. It is a most mysterious business. What are you going to do, then? I asked. Sarasate plays at the St. James's Hall this afternoon, he remarked. What do you think, Watson? Could your patients spare you for a few hours? I have nothing to do today. My practice is never very absorbing, thank you, said Holmes. I only wish to ask you how you would go from here to the Strand. 3rd right, 4th left, answered the assistant promptly, closing the door. Not him. What then? The knees of his trousers. And what did you see? What I expected to see. Why did you beat the pavement? How can she slap, sir? You want to go home, no doubt, doctor, he remarked as we emerged. Yes, it would be as well, and I have some business to do which will take some hours. This business at Coburg Square is serious. Why serious? Hello? At what time? 10 will be early enough. I shall be at Baker Street at 10. Hello? Hello? You can send me whatever you want through the box below. I hope a wild goose may not prove to be the end of our chase, observed Mr. Merriweather gloomily. What? You are not very vulnerable from above, Holmes remarked as he held up the lantern and gazed about him. Hello world, 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 hello.
Okay, that's it for now. um, so like I don't know if you guys know or not, this script is less than a day old, so there are a lot that I can add to it. I'm gonna go work on a way to stop these bots and spammers, so we can have a good conversation over here. Um, I guess we'll be back tonight based on my time, which is in like 6 or 7 hours. But you guys can go ahead and send me whatever you want. Till then, have a good day or night. See you later.